Hi, my name is Stephanie No, and I'm a certified life coach and girl mom. So I definitely have my experience with negative self-talk. Maybe you didn't know it before, but you're probably making yourself sick because of all the stress and anxiety that you feel on a daily basis. And then on top of that, you probably don't really self-advocate and ask for that raise that you clearly deserve. You are leaving money on the table. Ultimately, this affects how you live and show up and your happiness. Are you living authentically to yourself? What if I told you that this is all the effects of negative self-talk? If you watch to the end, I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to overcome the negative self-talk and stop the cycle. So let's get in it. Our thoughts and our beliefs are what create the emotions that we feel on a daily basis. You do it without even realizing it. There are a lot of factors that play into the thoughts and the beliefs that we have, whether it's societal, cultural norms, whether it was a significant person in your life, like a teacher, a parent, aunt, or uncle. That affects and shapes what we believe and what we think, right? So it makes sense that maybe at some point in time, we were conditioned to say these negative things to ourselves. So for example, maybe you made a mistake and someone unkind said, "You're just not good at it," or "That's dumb." And guess what? Our brain is like a parrot. It loves to just repeat and it just mimics what it knows. It's very efficient and it just wants to keep doing what it knows how to do. So if you heard it once and you keep doing it again, that's just the go-to. One time you said, "I'm not good at math." And then your brain remembered and captured that thought and that negative self-talk reflex. And so now, whether you're calculating your math wrong, you paid the wrong bill, or you got a bad grade on a math test, your brain just clicks and it goes, "Oh, you're not good at math. You suck at it. I don't know why you thought you could do it. You shouldn't have tried." So over time, you keep speaking to yourself like this and you pick up new worse thoughts to add to it. So you just go in this cycle. If this is you, I want you to hit that like button right now so it shows everybody you're not alone. This happens to the best of us. Even the people that you think have it all together, it happens. And I will tell you, I wanted to jump on and make this quick video after talking to a client, and I'm guilty of doing this too. The negative self-talk, it's so reflex. I don't even realize I'm doing it. One time I had said something like, "Oh, I'm so stupid. I can't believe I did that. That was that was dumb." And I muttered it under my breath. And my oldest, she just looked at me and was like, "Mommy, that was not nice." And she looked at me with this face of shock, like, "Why would you say that to yourself?" And that made me realize how ingrained it is into my just everything, right? It's just like a reflex. I don't even think about it. It just happens. I didn't even know I said that. She was the one that stopped me mid-sentence and said, "That is so mean." Then I said out loud to my husband, I was like, "What did I say?" So that's how crazy it is that you just start saying these things and over time, it just roots into your brain and your brain will learn this is the pattern. Let's keep doing this. Keep watching to the end and you'll finally learn once and for all how to break this cycle of negative self-talk. So let's get into the strategies. So my number 1 tip is self-compassion. If you take one thing away from this video, that's the one thing I want you to try and implement into your life. So self-compassion is basically when you say these mean things to yourself. I want you to imagine someone like your best friend or your daughter or your sister, someone that you love dearly. I want you to imagine them saying these things to themselves. What would you say in response? So if I said, "I'm so stupid. I can't believe I did that. What a dumb mistake," right? If that was my sister, my best friend, my daughter, I would be like, "You're not stupid. That's ridiculous. Mistakes happen to all of us. It'll be fine. We can figure out a solution." But do you notice like the difference in tone, the language, the love? So when you hear yourself saying these mean things, I want you to then take a pause and then talk to yourself like, it's okay, right? You are not stupid. Mistakes can happen to anyone. That is that self-compassion portion. I know you're probably thinking this is super weird, but over time, you're gonna build this muscle. And just like your brain built up the pattern and the habit of the negative thoughts, it will build this muscle of self-compassion. It will build this response of, oh, I'm so dumb. And then you're gonna say, no, wait, I'm not dumb. Just practice. Number 2 is, I want you to imagine your younger self. And after we get off of this video, maybe even find a picture. But I want you to take a moment, close your eyes, and just imagine yourself at any age. I would say 7, 8. What was your favorite clothes to wear? What did you do with your hair? Just really envision your younger self. And the next time you want to say these mean things to yourself, I want you to envision that little girl who has all these dreams and aspirations, who is so kind and so sweet and just so inquisitive and just ready to take on the world. Then I want you to say those mean things that you say to yourself. I want you to say that to this little girl. When you say that to the little girl, it doesn't feel the same. It's not satisfying. It feels terrible. And you're probably wondering, oh my gosh, like, why did I say this to this little girl? And I want you to remember that feeling because you're talking to that same little girl. Every time you cut yourself down, every time you call yourself dumb or irresponsible or whatever it is, that's you talking to that little girl. And you would never do that. So why do you do it to yourself? So I want you to, after this video, for some of my clients, I actually have them do this, is get a little picture of yourself as a kid and keep it with you and like really work on it because that alone will just bring awareness to this. Okay, I need to be conscious of how I'm speaking to myself. This is a choice. I'm trying to unlearn this behavior. Then on to my last tip. Number 3 is basically build a support system and lean in on that. Sometimes if I'm just super frustrated with myself, and I'll call a friend and just say, hey, I just need to vent. I just need to get this out there. You're not even looking for advice because sometimes you just need to say it out loud. Just having someone listen and support you and be there for you is cathartic in itself, right? That alone feels better. I promise you, if you just start implementing any one of these tips, it will transform your life. When I first started life coaching, I read a book by Dr. Kristin Neff on self-compassion, and that just really blew my mind. When you stop the negative self-talk, you're gonna build this trust and this love of yourself. You're gonna build up your self-esteem. You're gonna build up your confidence because you know that you have your own back. But when you do that negative self-talk, you're just cutting yourself down, you're belittling yourself, and you're not appreciating all that you are. When you start loving yourself and valuing yourself and you have this newfound confidence, you're gonna start showing up differently in the world. You're gonna feel less stressed, less anxious, improve your health, you'll sleep better. Not only that, but you're gonna start to advocate for yourself and get what you deserve. So whether that's chasing that side hustle or whether that's asking for the deserved raise at work, you're going to start to see the little shifts and changes in how you show up in the world. All this can change just by overcoming all the negative self-talk. If you found this video helpful and you like this content, please subscribe for more. And also, if any of you are ready to truly break the cycle of the negative self-talk and want support, I'll leave the link to my calendar below. Schedule a free session with me. Thanks for watching, and I hope you make today a good day. And if not, then tomorrow's a new day. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.